Alright guys, back to another episode of Miles Edgeworth Ace Attorney Investigations. Last time, we just completed the second case, and now we're going to episode 3, the Kidnap Turnabout, which I believe this is after case number 1 will take place soon, I believe. It's time.
Don't worry, Mr. Edgeworth, I'll be following your every move with my binoculars.
Good to hear. Now make sure you don't lose sight of me. I'm counting on you for backup.
You could count on me, sir.
I have to go. The kidnapper is supposed to contact me soon. We have a blackmail on our hands. Who would have thought that upon my return, I'd be thrust into a kidnapping case? And I would be the one who would have to make the ransom drop-off. We'll see. Let's see here. I checked that the money is all there, safe in the suitcase. Now all I have to do is await further instructions from the kidnapper, which I'm expecting to be transferred to my cell phone. I wonder who else is around. This is the meeting place, after all. Edgeworth. Oh, what the fuck? Monkey? Oh no, that thing! Welcome to Gatewater Land! Oh, thank you. And a big hello to you! I am the Proto Badger! Nice to meet you! Proto B... random stare off. Excuse me, but were you perhaps thinking of taking a picture of me? A picture? Of you? Sorry, but I'm not interested. Aw, that's too bad. Well, have a good day! Hello? Who are you? You're not Ernest Amano. Sounds like the kidnapper using some sort of voice alteration device. I'm his representative, Miles Edgeworth. Are you a cop? No, I'm a prosecutor. That's terrifying. I know what you're wondering, and yes, I have brought the ransom money with me.
I see. In that case, bring the money with you to the stadium.
Okay. So this person intends to see if I'm being followed, huh? Please, Detective Gumshoe, I really need you to come through for me on this one time. Alright then. There's a stage with some instruments too.
Edgeworth speaking. Next, come to the haunted house.
And just how long do you intend to have me wander around for?
That's for me to decide. You don't have much of a choice here, my friend.
I suppose not. I've arrived.
Go inside.
This is already looking scary, isn't it? How is Edgeworth not flinching to this whatsoever? I feel like we're gonna get jump scared.
What a dismal place. That's it. Go through those doors.
Am I being watched from somewhere?
Leave the money and go. No!
I was hoping for an exchange, but maybe I should do as they say for now, and not push it. Okay then? Are we gonna get jump scared? We're gonna get jump scared. We're gonna get jump scared. We're gonna get jump scared. We're gonna get a jump scared.
I couldn't catch a glimpse of the kidnapper,
but perhaps I should keep an eye on this haunted house until backup arrives. Ah! No, this is already scary right now. Ah! It's a... Ah! Edgeworth, behind you!
Gah! It was a trap.
No, Edgeworth, you couldn't really see behind you, Pepe heads.
That guy betrayed. No, can't be. Then the deal. Who is that, and what are they talking about? Split police. Alright. In the front of meetup. I can't move my body anywhere. I fear I may faint again.
Well, that's one way to get jump scared. Where am I? Why is there a thing with glasses?
How long was I out for? It wasn't raining like it is now when I made the drop off.
This thing was in the fucking last case of the first game, which is fucking crazy. This was supposed to be a simple affair.
So why have I been taken hostage as well? I can only assume Detective Gumshoe lost sight of me at some point. The only reason I agreed to be at the drop-off, man, was because of that phone call. It was from Mr. Ernest Amano, the director of the Power Zaibatsu, the Amano group. But aside from that, I also owe him a great debt of gratitude. His only son, Lance, has been kidnapped. I know that Lance is already in his 20s, but I guess some things you never grow out of. I can't sit around waiting for someone to come help me. I must escape somehow. Grrrr!
Huh, was that you making some that funny sound?
Who's there? And how dare you laugh at a gentleman's plight?
A girl?
And who the hell are you? Are you one of the kidnappers?
I think this is the character that people talked about. A kidnapper? Me? No way. I'm not into such petty crimes. Nope, I'm after something much, much bigger.
Ugh. I must be worn out from today's ordeal. Focus, Miles.
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. Sorry about that. Ahem. Even in the depths of night, when no other bird dares to take flight, this is feeling like Yuffie all over again in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. But anyway, one alone soars to shine, the light of righteousness on the world's blight. And that one is me. I am the great thief Yatagarasu.
Great thief? And did she just really claim to be Yatagarasu?
Oh, but my real name is Kay Faraday. You can call me Kay. Kay? Good. Glad that's settled.
She's energetic?
She has a keyblade on her head. As a hair tie, whatever.
Not quite. I have a mountain of questions for you, though. But first, if you would be so kind to remove these ropes.
I wonder, should I remove them? I was actually having a lot of fun watching you make those silly faces.
God damn it.
Hey, there's no need to get all mad and icy glary on me, you know? This rope goes through here, and there you go.
What a relief. I owe you my thanks.
It's okay. You can pay me back in full later.
Now then, what question should I start with? Unfortunately, I can already tell nothing is going to be easy with this cheeky girl.
Great thief.
You call yourself a great thief, and yet you are really a thief at all?
You doubt me? I get it. You think that a young lady like me couldn't possibly be such a big-time thief, yeah, right?
Well, that's not the part I have a tough time believing, but...
I am the real, genuine Yatagarasu, you know? Yep, I'm a pure-blooded great thief. It's a little something I inherited from my predecessor.
In that case, you wouldn't mind if I arrested you then, right?
Nani? Of course I'd mind. I haven't even stolen anything yet. Seriously, I don't know how you can say that with such a horrible thing to your savior.
That's true. Technically, she hasn't stolen anything in front of me. Yet.
Yes, she has her own unique theme.
When you say you're the Yatagarasu, do you mean you are the Yatagarasu?
Yep. The righteous of the righteous, the legendary great thief. But I inherited the title only recently, so I haven't been able to chance to do anything yet as the second Yatagarasu.
I was not aware that the thieves could pass down their titles like that.
But don't worry, I got some big plans in the works.
Big plans, they wouldn't happen to lead to a big arrest, would they?
I knew it. There's just no reason with a prosecutor.
I am not the problem here.
I'll have you know that the Yatagarasu has no interest in stealing petty trinkets. There's one thing and only one thing I want to steal.
Only one thing, and what would that be?
But that's going to have to wait until we find our way out of here.
Well, at least there is one thing we can agree on. I'm sure I'll have plenty of time later to learn more about you.
So you never told me what your name is, Mr. Prosecutor?
I guess not. My name is Miles Edgeworth.
Now I remember.
How can you remember something I just told you? But she sure is cheery.
Alright then, Mr. Edgeworth, let's get the hell out of here. She's really trying to open the door.
It would seem that we are locked in from the other side.
Nani? No way! I don't hear you, la 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 la.
Kay, do you remember where you came in from, right? Looks like that might be our only way out of this room.
Oops, slight miscalculation. Well, that's a good height to make an entrance from, but I can't jump that high to make an exit.
Huh. I suppose we have no choice but to look around and see if we can find another way out.
Begin the investigation in this isolated room. Okay, what do we have here? Prosecutor's badge.
This badge is designed to reflect your relentlessness and discipline by law enforcement. It comes from the authority vested in us as strict prosecutors of the law, and executors of sentences much like harsh winter frost and blazing summer days. To wear it is to identify oneself as a prosecutor, but I have no interest in doing so. Each prosecutor's badge is engraved with a number of owner on the back. Numbers. As if we're not human on the inside like everyone else.
Gatewater pamphlet. Main gate, Wild Wild West, haunted house, stadium, Gatewater land. So that's where we are, huh?
You're holding a Blue Badger photo rally?
You didn't know? Plus, it's not just the Blue Badger, it's its whole family, too. If you manage to snap a shot of every member of the family, you get a really posh prize. Take a picture of every prize. There's one for each of the 4 family members wandering around. Throughout the park. Best of luck. I'm guessing that each one is going to serve importance.
Well, there's a costume heading sitting over there. Why not start with a picture of that?
You can't do that. That's cheating. There's only one of each badger in the park, so you have to work for it.
Speaking of badgers, there was one sitting against the wall in the haunted house.
Seriously? But somehow I don't think that one counts, Mr. Edgeworth. You have to take photos of the costume ones walking around the park.
So those are the rules of this game, huh? How quaint.
One with glasses.
What is this?
It looks like a bad badger, but it's looking as bad as ever.
Looks like a costume head to me.
I guess the bad badger's costume at the very least has a 2-piece, huh?
The real question is, why is only the head sitting out here on the floor? It was left in the isolation room.
Hey, there's something inside the bottom right box. Oh, I think it's a pink badger costume.
Pink badger?
You don't keep what's going on with the world, do you? In that case, you better study up on the whole badger clan with this. Oh god.
What is this thing?
Proto badger, blue badger, pink badger. The very first badger. Blue badger, the ally of justice. Bad badger. I'm assuming the blue badger was the one that appeared in fucking case 1. that really fucked me over throughout the fucking, like, whole thing. Big Badger, note her unique pink bow. Think of it as a Bible of all things you need to know about the clan.
Whatever. I suppose I can keep it a reference guide or something.
It's probably gonna be important when we do our testimony.
I suppose this means this is where they'll keep all the costumes.
It certainly looks that way. It's like the Badger's family home.
There are 8 boxes, but 7 of them are empty. Which means that 7 of the costumes are in use right now.
Seems that the Badger's costumes of the Badger family was kept in the isolation room.
Well, aren't these Badgers the mascots of the police force?
Well, I heard that the police had a hand in sponsoring this theme park. Probably because the Gatewater group owes the police from all those cases they solved.
They have all the power of the state, and they use it to make a theme park?
Well, that's where all their investment money goes into. It's not just any theme park. They have a handcuff-shaped double-looking roller coaster.
That's quite enough. I'm feeling woozy just from the thought of such a thing. I won't rest until I inspect every nook and cranny. Oh, this is the pink badger, but since it has the same design, it doesn't seem forced to call this one female.
Think so? I mean, just by looking at how long her eyelashes are.
That's the only difference.
And the fact that she's pink.
Yes, and?
And her lips are red, see? Lipstick.
Nani? She has nothing to say about the giant pink ribbon, or is that pretty obvious? This is that of the blue badger I met at the main gate.
Excuse me, but his name is Proto Badger, not Blue Badger. He's based off the very first design created by the local police chief. You know, when you compare the two, the Blue Badger looks a bit cuter.
I suppose as you continue redesign him, the chief managed to make him cuter and cuter.
The first one looks like you don't have any eyes. It's just fucking creepy as hell.
Even humanity has come a long way when you think about how much we evolved.
Are we comparing the Blue Badger to humans now?
Bad Badger. So this is the Blue Badger's rival, the Bad Badger, huh? Do you feel some sort of reverence towards this badger, Kay?
Huh, I can't believe you would be so stereotypical when it comes to thieves. Surely you must think there are much cooler and cuter ones out there, right? That said, I've decided that thieves and thievery need an image makeover.
Well, good luck with that one.
Next up. Hey, look, it's the Blue Badger.
I suppose even this thing can be popular with women.
My nemesis.
What in the? Why is she beating it up?
He's got the word badge right in his name. There's nothing but bad news for someone like me. And to think he's out there wandering around in this theme park, I better be careful. He's going to arrest me by the power of his name alone.
Somehow doubt that the Blue Badger has the power to arrest anyone, but...
Key.
And what have we here?
Ah!
Why do I feel a laser-like stare aimed right at me? Did you want to take a look?
Well, I don't mind if I do. Oh, I see. This is definitely, yes. A key. I'm sure it's a key to something.
The something is what's relevant to my interests. What else is here?
Man, why did they have to put all the windows so high up anyway? How is a thief supposed to make her daring escape?
I suppose we can make our way out if we are able to climb on top of these lockers.
Haha, that's pretty clever. You make a good thief yet, Mr. Edgeworth.
Please don't ever place my name and the word thief in the same sentence again.
Let's see, I wonder if I can jump and grab the top of the locker here. You need a piggyback ride. Man, why did they have to make such a ginormous lockers anyway?
If we wanted to use these lockers, we need some sort of foothold.
Maybe we can use this paint to help us escape.
And what exactly do you have in mind?
Well, we could paint help in those really giant letters.
And who, pray tell, would see these giant letters? We're inside a building.
Okay, then how about we light the paint on fire and send out smoke-colored signals? Anyone who saw it would think some crazy arsonist was about and call the cops. Actually, that may not be great for me, seeing as I'm a thief and all.
Let's try to find something other than this paint to use, shall we? Isn't this my phone? It looks like it made it through the ordeal intact.
If only there was a way to contact someone on the outside.
But we do have a way, right here.
There was a cell phone here this whole time.
I'm right, Detective Gumshoe should have contacted the precinct for backup by now. Mr. Edgeworth, sir, are you okay? I was so worried, sir. I'm fine, but I was knocked unconscious for a spell by the kidnapper, that's all. Oh shoot, I'm sorry, sir. I'm such a big failure. I hope I don't lose my pay. If only I hadn't lost sight of you. Detective, we don't have time for this. Have the police set up the perimeter right now. You don't have to worry about that, sir. I already got the boys working on that. But in doing that, I sort of... What's wrong, Detective? Sorry to butt in, but I'm afraid you're going to have to make do with me. Who is this? Shilong Lang of Interpol. A pleasure to speak with you, Mr. Edgeworth. Heard a great deal about you. So why exactly is an Interpol agent like yourself involved in a domestic kidnapping case? Oh, don't sweat the details. A crime's a crime, either if it's a local or a global scale. And besides, you're the one who's in a world of trouble. And why would you say that? Lang Zi says, the pack that runs together stays together. You can catch my drift, huh? You caused quite a ruckus by running blindly into a situation and then getting caught. Tsk. You should have contacted the police from the very beginning. I'm sorry that this happened because of a lapse in judgment. However, I humbly request that you please help me out of here post-haste. Sorry, no can do. What? Nani? We're hunting the kidnapper now and I haven't got in handy hands to spare. As I said, my pack moves as one. You're the one who wanted to go it alone, so good luck to you, Mr. Prosecutor. Oh, and one more thing. Once you do catch the kidnapper, rest assured we'll come find you. Eventually. You.
What's wrong? Did you get cut off?
No, my phone ran out of power. Shit.
No way.
It doesn't matter anyway. We should try to get out of here through our own means.
I have a name to live up to after all. If we put our heads together, we'll sure to find a way out. It's time to put some minds together. The costumes and the lockers. Connect them. Fuck!
The pieces don't fit together quite right.
Fuck me! I'm literally gonna save again. What do you mean it didn't work that time? What do you mean? They can be used as footstools, no? Am I missing something? Probably.
Do you know where the person who's kidnapped me went?
Well, after they locked you up in here, it sounded like they went to the next room and started talking to someone.
I feel like I heard something as well, but it's all a haze in my mind. However, I do recall the kidnapper was talking with someone. It was just a guess before, but I guess I really am dealing with two kidnappers here.
Well, after that, they left. It almost just seems they were done with you.
I suppose that is the case, as my kidnapping seems like an afterthought to the 1 million. Well, if they went into the next room, let's see what we can find out through the slot.
Hey, don't you think you're getting out of here is more important right now? You can ask me about that later.
I suppose she's right. This is the beam I was tied to.
What's up?
I was wondering if we can make it over to out the window if we climb this.
Good thinking. If it was climbing actually need, just leave it to me.
Thanks. This little hook can make for a good foothold. Up you go, Kay, and good luck.
Count on it. Great thief Yatagarasu spreads her mighty wings and takes to the skies. Here I go.
As I thought, this beam was definitely not made for climbing.
What do you mean, as I thought? I'm not your guinea pig, you know. I'm saving again because, like, I think we have to connect those two, do we? And we already lost HP. Okay. Nope. Fucking A. I'm literally just gonna fucking reload again. I feel like I'm missing something. Maybe a clue could help me. Because I am kind of lost right now, so. I feel like, is there anything I'm missing? Oh, we can peer into the room the kidnappers were in from here. I won't rest until I expect every okay.
There is a beam in the next room identical to the one in this room. There's even a hook on it to hold up a prop-up floor panel in this place. Which reminds me.
Did you find something useful, Mr. Edgeworth?
Perhaps I may have found a very handy hidden how we're get out of here. Is that what I think it is?
Looks like the kidnappers had an escape tunnel prepared just in case. That's awesome! It's like a bunch of great thieves themselves.
No, they're not, because I highly doubt that they made the tunnel themselves. The floor panel was removed and propped up against the beam they were in a very specific way. I think this building was originally built with a basement or underground area. And there's a door on the opposite side that appears to be the same as this one, which would mean that I could probably assume that these two rooms are probably similar in structure. I believe I may have just found our ticket out of here.
I think that's it. The problem is... yeah, I'm gonna have to, like, literally just fucking, like... again, let me save again, because... I wanna get this one right. Maybe it's this one? The beam I was tied to? And probably the open floor panel? There we go, finally!
This hook on this beam.
You know, I already tried, but there's no way I can get that junk from this hook to the window. Come on, even you have to admit when some things are just not possible.
Huh, I wasn't about to suggest that again. Rather that it's here for a different purpose.
Really? Like what?
As you saw in the adjacent room, it's clearly for keeping a floor panel propped. Which means that there should be a panel in this room that we can open as well.
Oh, I get it.
We didn't know its existence this whole time, all because it was hidden by this tarp.
Alright then, let's fold this thing up and see what it's underneath. Now this is what I call a treasure. Wow, this must be another entrance to the secret hidden basement. I totally smell treasure.
The scent I wish to smell is the sweet fragrance of freedom.
Then what are you waiting for? Hurry up and open the hatch.
Alright then. This thing is locked down tight.
I think this is obvious what it is. Ah, Fiddlesticks! That League of Legends character! Alright, time to put 2 and 2 together. Tiny key, and underground entrance.
I believe you're up, Kay.
Huh? Why me?
Because we need to use this tiny key you've taken quite a liking to.
Oh, gotcha. Just leave it to me. Love the intense feeling of those moments when you're about to uncover something big.
I believe the feeling of freedom would be much more satisfying right about now.
Alright, I got the secret door open, and now...
Wait! Why did you jump? Wait, are you alright, Kay?
I'm fine, just the ladder slipped is all.
Thank goodness she's alright. I about had a coronary.
There's a lot of really good large machinery down here.
What about an exit?
It's really dark and cramped down here, so I really doubt there's an exit. I can't believe that happened.
You only have yourself to blame for leaping before you now, you know?
No way, I mean, how was I supposed to know that the ladder's removable?
Looks like you can easily be removed, but is it really safe to use? I finally got the door to the underground area open. Okay, I just want to confirm with you that there wasn't an exit down there.
Yeah, it really was cramped, and there was a lot of real large machinery.
I see. Are you hurt at all?
I'm perfectly fine. I was just a little surprised when the ladder suddenly hipped out from under me.
I wonder if this ladder can be put to some use.
Underground ladder and the lockers. Connect!
I figured it out how we'll escape from this prison, Kay.
Oh? So how are we going to bust out?
Seems that your reckless actions were of use after all.
Are you actually praising me?
More of a thank you for giving me an idea regarding this ladder.
The underground ladder? What about it?
This ladder isn't just for those who wish to go down.
Oh, I see. If we use this...
Yes, I believe so long enough to reach the top of those lockers.
Oh, then what are we waiting for?
Hell yeah. HP restored, baby!
Alright, now we can get the hell out of here.
Yes, we spent entirely too much time in here, unfortunately. And kidnappers who held me hostage and a mysterious Interpol agent. This case is only getting started. I'll be the one to bring it to a resounding end.
And now we're finally out of here. The Wild Wild West area.
Well, that was entrance. It looks like it stopped raining for now, huh?
Yeah, and thank goodness you have no idea how hard it was raining earlier.
Mr. Edgeworth! I'm so glad you managed to escape, sir. I was so stressed that my heart was gonna give out. Detective Gumshoe, may I ask what the world that is? Well, that's,
Giant police force.
Count off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 98, 99. Shifu, all 90 members are here accounted for.
Oh, what the fuck?
Heh. What the heck do you think you're doing, counting my cubs off like that? Every person's a valuable human being, you get me? And everyone has a name to their parents gave it to them. No one is a 2 or a 3. Everyone, regardless of age's rank, is number 1, got it? Shifu! Shifu! Shifu? You're Agent Lang, I take it. You infidel! How dare you address our Shifu so rudely? Grrr! Langzi says, a cub who disrespects others soon feels the disciplinary bite of an elder. So don't you forget that to show the proper respect towards another person. Shina! This isn't much, but please accept my card. Oh, thank you. Please accept mine in return. You see, I'll see that just now. This is the proper way for two people to show the respect. Keep that in mind, you'll get in far in life, got it? Wow, what a fan club. Oh, that's right, Francisca did warn me. Something about an elite Interpol agent from the Republic of Zengfa. Apparently, this man has the highest successful arrest rate in the organization. Agent Lang, why is exactly an Interpol agent involved with this clearly domestic case?
That's none of your business, Mr. Prosecutor.
How is it not?
I've heard a rumor or two about you. You solved a murder that occurred during your flight home recently, right?
Huh.
But you sure took a while to arrest one little flight attendant. How pathetic.
How dare you say that about Mr. Edgeworth? Are you saying he could have solved it faster, pal?
The comedic relief jumps to the aid of his master. How cliche. Look, what I'm getting at is that if I had been there, no one would have died. Oh shit. I would have solved this entire case and Agent Hicks would still be with us here today.
Agent Lang knew of yesterday's victim, Agent Hicks. Hicks?
Hicks was like a brother to me, so now I'm out to take out my revenge.
Agent Hicks was investigating a smuggling ring with Francisca and a third person. This must mean the man she was talking about. In that case, you should understand how I feel, as the kidnapped is someone I know. So I ask you to please allow me to participate in the investigation.
Well, not so fast. So this isn't your neatly trimmed courtroom of Eden, you know. You're out in the wilderness now, Mr. Prosecutor, and now way out of your league. No hard feelings, but why don't you go on back into your courtroom now, pretty boy?
You dare mock the court?
I do, and I don't need the help of a filthy prosecutor. Sorry, but the truth doesn't need the likes of you to distort it today.
Who the hell uses adjective filthy to describe a prosecutor? And why? Why do I feel such intense loathing emanating from him?
Dang. Got aura. And that woman, too. Alright, man. Good job on the perimeter around Gatewater Land. Now just find me the kidnapper and bring the punk to me. Dismissed.
Sir!
Now then, Mr. Prosecutor, you just sit tight here and don't cause any trouble. Understand?
Wait.
Son of a bitch.
Mr. Edgeworth, sir. It's been a while since I last met someone so disagreeable. But why of all places did he show up here? And completely out of the blue at that? I suppose I'll have to ask Detective Gumshoe to fill me in on that. Great job, Detective. Sir! For losing sight of me and the kidnapper and allowing my investigation to be hijacked. Aye, sir! I'm so sorry, sir! I look forward to your next month's salary assessment.
No! Gumshoe, no! Why do you gotta reduce his pay?
But the case isn't lost yet, sir! I'm gonna show you just how much a man Dick Gumshoe is! Shall I prepare the 21-gun salute now or later? Detective, are you sure it was the precinct you called for backup? Of course, sir. I think I would know the number to my own precinct like the back of my head. Then why did an interlope agent show up instead with an army of his own agents? That I have no idea. About 5 minutes after I made the call, the Wolfman showed up out of nowhere, sir. Agent Lang definitely has an agenda. So the question is, what is he after? Mr. Edgeworth, I was wondering if I may ask you about one thing, sir. Yes, what is it? Who was that? That girl over there, I mean.
I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant, Kay Faraday.
Oh, Nani? You calling her your assistant? Funny, I don't recall ever making you my assistant. Yeah, I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant. Me! It's been like that since, forever.
Sorry, but I just stole your supporting role.
How can you say sad to something so serious with that giant grin on your face, pal? Mr. Edgeworth, we got a thief on our hands, sir. She just stole my role, sir.
Shut up, Gumshoe.
I'm taking her in, get her convicted, and make sure she serves out her death sentence.
My God, Gumshoe, you don't have to take this personally. Oh, come on, it'll be fun. Like musical chairs. You better stay fast on your feet.
No way, pal. I won't not loosen the spotlight to you, little girl.
Is there anything else I could show? Nope. Alright, can you talk to Kay? Man, you can't calmly do any stealing at all with all that detective around. I suppose it's not easy when this many members of law enforcement are in the vicinity. It's alright, it's not like I'm in a hurry to steal just any old thing.
Which is it? Do you plan to steal something or not? Quite the mystery, this one. Maybe I should talk with her a bit more.
So what are you going to do about your investigation into the kidnapping?
Good question. And since Agent Lang holds the authority to investigate this case now, this makes things a bit more complicated.
Oh, come on, you can't just let that stop you. I'll even lend you a hand, so let's go.
But you're a self-purported grave thief, are you not? I don't believe I can let someone of an unlawful nature participate in an investigation.
You don't like to listen, do you? I'm not just any old great thief, I'm the Yatagarasu. And as I said earlier, the Yatagarasu is only after one and only one thing. Oh, what the fuck? Cat Streams 2000, I did not realize you raided me. Thank you for the raid, by the way. Thank you for the raid. Didn't think you would actually raid me, but hell yeah. Shout out to you, by the way. We are playing some great Ace Attorney Investigations collections, and we are currently doing the third case of the game, so anyway. Alright, let's continue. For those wondering on YouTube, I got raided by someone on Twitch, but so anyway, one and only one.
What is this one and only one thing you're after?
The Yatagarasu is only interested in one thing, and that is the truth.
I see. It was 7 years ago.
Oh no, flashback!
There was a vigilante who threw the business world into a panic. Labeled mysterious and phantom-like, the Yatagarasu appeared and vanished at will. Though we still don't know much about this great thief's ultimate goal, but we do know their targets. The Yatagarasu like to find and publicly disclose evidence of corrupt dealings of all sorts. Once a target was chosen, no dramatic calling card or announcement was sent forth. Instead, the chosen corporation was infiltrated without the target noticing. Some days later, the evidence was found sent to the mass media, along with a card with the mark of a three-legged raven. Looking back, I suppose you could call the Yatagarasu was stealing the truth. Could this child be really the successor of the original Yatagarasu? But that can't be, can it?
Lads, where are you, son?
Mr. Amano.
Oh, Miles, my boy, I'm sorry to involve you with such an affair just after you returned.
For you, Mr. Amano, I gladly offer my assistance. After all, I have to thank you for how well things turned out during my time abroad. If it wasn't for you, I might not have been introduced to that law office, and had the chance to study under the inner workings of another country's judicial system.
No. Think nothing of it. As you know, Manfred and I go way back. I consider a beloved disciple of his to be one of my own blood. If you ever want to go overseas again, you only need to ask. I could use my company's vast network to send you anywhere at any time. So who's the old man?
He is the father of the currently kidnapped Lance Amano, Ernest Amano.
Oh, now then have you found Lance yet, Miles? Please, I'm just my poor Bordelli.
I'm terribly sorry, but your son's whereabouts remain unknown, Mr. Amano.
Well, hold on there. Then what happened to all that money?
I believe the 1 million has been stolen and that the culprits are on the run.
Nani? Poor old man. Don't you have anything you could give him to cheer him up, Mr. Edgeworth?
Forgive me, Mr. Amano. Sorry about that, Miss Amano. I was wondering if you could please tell me the details of the kidnapping one more time.
Oh, it was yesterday. A call came to my house. From the receiver came from the sound of myself. Help me, Daddy.
I know this is tough, but please stay with me here, Mr. Amano.
You don't understand. He hasn't called me Daddy in ages. It was incredibly moving. I had wished I recorded him saying that.
He definitely should have recorded that conversation, but not for the foolish sentimentalities of an old man. Refresh my memory. What kind of person is Lance again?
I will tell you about Lance. Help you get him back.
Surprisingly, a lot can be deduced from a person's relationships and behaviors.
Oh, very well then. Lance is one of my own one and only son, and he turned 21 this year. He is very much like me when I was his age. Kind of very attractive, too. I'm sure women simply can't keep their hands off of him.
Is there anything else about him that you noticed of late?
Now that you mention it, I haven't been able to get in contact with our butler, Oliver.
Your butler?
Yes, his name is Oliver Deacon. He's been with our family for years now. He gets along so well with Lance, and so I thought he wouldn't know where my son is.
Oliver Deacon?
Ow, my head right now. I'm scratching something.
Mr. Amano, could you please tell me a little more about your butler, Mr. Deacon?
As a butler, he's outstanding. He even serves as Lance's personal private tutor. He took a brief leave recently, but even after it was over, he haven't been able to reach him.
So you still haven't spoke with him since his leave. What about his family and friends?
They said they hadn't seen him. I tried everything I could think of, Miles. Sus. Do you think this could have something to do with Lance's kidnapping?
It's possible, but I can't say anything for sure quite yet. So even the person closest to the victim has gone missing. Oliver Deacon sounds like a name I had better keep in mind.
Well, we're off to a bad start, technically.
Detective Gumshoe.
Yes, sir.
Let's begin our investigation. Even if that Interpol agent holds the authority to head this investigation, we can't allow ourselves to stand idly by, twiddling our thumbs.
I'm with you 100%, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. I, Dick Gumshoe, pledge to stick by your side through thick and thin.
Mr. Amano, it was my fault that the culprits escaped, which is why, with your blessing, I vow to return Lance to you myself.
Oh, I've never seen you passionate before, Miles. Good luck to you, my boy.
Alright, well, what are we waiting for? Let's do some investigating.
If you think I'm losing to you, pal, forget it.
I guess she's gone along for the ride. Begin investigation.
So what should we examine first?
Thanks to Agent Lang, we cannot leave this area, but the culprits were here only very recently, which means we may be able to find some clues that will tell us how they escaped.
Okay, let's just get looking then. Hey, Detective, you there? Who, me? What do you do going for off in a place like this? I wasn't goofing off, I was just helping to help Mr. Edgeworth kick off his investigation.
You imbecile! All precinct detectives are now under Agent Lang's direct command.
What? No way! I am not working for Wolf Boy. Mr. Edgeworth, can't you do something?
I'm not exactly in a position Argosine has you are a member of the police. Good, now let's go.
No, Gumshoe!
Boy, I just have the job for some of your talents.
Bye, Gumshoe. Pep Mayhead's Gumshoe. Well, that was very exciting.
Kay.
Honey, can't you tell me I'm all ready to get down to some detective work?
You should go home. Your parents must be worried about you.
Oh, come on. I just finally be able to get you to be your assistant. You're trying to ditch me?
I don't want recall offering you the position.
Why do you have to be so difficult? Besides, it's already too late, you know. Like I said, I've already stolen the position of assistant a while back.
Ha! You're the only one asserting that, by the way.
Well, by the time anyone notices, it's already gone. That's the Yatagarasu way.
You shouldn't speak so lightly of things you know nothing about.
Fine, whatever, you win. Go ahead and do your little investigation. But the town assistant Kay is gonna tag along no matter what you say. Even if she turns out to be useless, she's not going to listen to me. I might as well surrender and let her come along for the ride.